This ain't your grandma's stock 2002 Ford Mustang GT. Check out the test drive video for all the modifications. Let's take it for a test drive. Normally here at PC Classic Cars, when it comes to a new Edge Mustang, you're gonna find us with the Mach 1s, you're gonna find us with the Salines, obviously your Terminators. We love all of those. We don't get a ton of GTs, but this one isn't your regular GT. It's had all kinds of mechanical stuff done on it. We got it from a customer. He traded it in actually towards a Cobra, which is really cool. And we'll dive into all the stuff done here in just a minute. But for starters, it is a 2002 Ford Mustang GT with 89,217 miles. It's a clean Carfax, no accidents or damage ever reported, and all of the mechanical stuff done is great. Still retains its original 4.6, but basically the top end of the motor has been completely done. Has trick flow, aftermarket heads, aftermarket upper and lower intakes. It's also got a cold air intake. It has an upgraded cam. It's been dyno tuned, and it runs fantastic. It made 321 horse to the tires, and I think it was 293 foot-pounds of torque. I might be off by just a couple. The dyno sheet will be imaged in the additional informations tab. Or additional media tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, so you guys can check that out. But definitely runs a whole lot better than a stock GT. It actually has some balls and it runs really well. We'll open it up here just a little bit after we warm up. We're still cold here on a Friday morning in Texas, so let it get a little heat in the motor first. You do have your 5-speed manual transmission. Clutch feels great, no issues there. Cold AC, hot heat, power steering, power disc brakes, obviously. And as you can see, just on regular driving, cruises fantastic. Something you could drive every day if you want to. And then obviously when you get in the throttle, it's got quite a bit more power than it would have from the factory, like I mentioned. On the interior, it's code XW, which is your charcoal interior. For the miles, it's extremely clean. If I got in this car and it was a 25,000 mile, or someone said it was 25,000 miles in here, I would definitely believe them. Seat covers are great. You do have an aftermarket Pioneer stereo, factory gauges, upper dash, lower dash, all of that is great. Headliner, visors, top of the steering wheel, back seat. There is no problems with any kind or of anything on the inside here. Even the bolster wear on the edge of the driver's seat is extremely minimal. As far as your does it work section, all of your lights, gauges, horn, wipers, radio, heat, AC, parking brake, cruise control, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, washer fluids, sprayers. Everything on this one is ready to go. You do have your traction control light, which turns on, turns off, your defrost on and off, and then you have your fog light switch over there, which works as well. From a 2002 GT, that actually hauls ass. That's actually impressive. The stuff that was done runs great, and it's very docile under regular driving. When you really get in the throttle like that, it'll light the rear tires up. We'll let it just cruise here for just a second because we got some traffic, but we'll have a couple other opportunities later in the test drive to get in it 1 or 2 more times. But it's a hell of a lot of fun to drive this car. On the underneath, really represents like a nice clean car on the bottom. Floors are great, frame rails are great. The subframe connectors are bolted and welded in, so a little overkill there on the subframe connectors. But there's nothing wrong with that, but no problems of any kind on the bottom. On the exterior, it is code E9, which is your laser red paint. It's got its touch-ups, it's got its imperfections and flaws here and there, but it still is a great looking car. For something that's just under 90,000 miles, it represents awesome. In the additional media tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, you will see photos of all the little nitpicky stuff, but again, it is still a great looking car. You do obviously have a Cobra front bumper, you have the Cobra wheels, really good tires all the way around, no problems of any kind with any of those. They basically look brand new. And for a GT, I don't know if it gets a whole lot better looking than this car. You have your stock style GT hood scoop, you have your rear spoiler in the back. I think the laser red is a great color, and obviously having the Cobra wheels and Cobra bumper just sets it apart from all of your stock style GTs. As far as your suspension goes, like I mentioned a second ago, you have the bolted and welded in subframe connectors. Front suspension checks out great. Looks like you do have caster camber plates up there. And then in the rear, you do have aftermarket lower rear control arms. The suspension feels great. It is very tight out on the open road. I will say on the steering, there is a tiny little bit of play. It is a 90,000 mile car. You're gonna get a little bit, but it's nothing that's inhibiting the ability of this car to perform exactly like it was designed to perform. Just me being a little nitpicky there. But the steering, again, feels great. The brakes feel great. It stops on a dime if you needed to. And I don't think I touched on it. It has aftermarket exhaust. It's got headers. And then the muffler set is a Steeda muffler with tailpipes coming out the back in the stock style location. Has a good exhaust note. I like it just a little bit louder. I would do Flowmasters. That's just my personal taste. But the exhaust set that's on here, it still sounds good. It's a kind of a muscle car sound. Doesn't have that raspy tone like some of the mufflers get. I would be able to live with this exhaust. I say I put Flowmasters on everything, but this one still sounds just as good. Glass is in great shape. Minor little nicks in the windshield, but that's it. Back glass is rear defrost. I'll shut up here for a second and I'll finish my thought after we get in the throttle here. This car's fun as hell to drive. I don't know if you're gonna have more fun for the price point than hopping in this car. All the stuff done pretty much adds up to the price of the car, which is kind of unheard of. All of the mods on this one look like they were professionally installed, have receipts for all that stuff. There's a dyno sheet, clean Carfax again. Finishing my thought though on the glass, the power windows do work, power locks work. Your rear defrost, we'll kick that on, the little button works. Inside the trunk, it's all factory back there, nothing's out of place, shows awesome. Same thing when you pop the hood, obviously it's not stock. You have the trick flow heads, upper and lower intake, you got that cold air intake as well. Really well done, wiring checks out, charging system's doing its job. All the work, again, was done by a professional shop, shows great. Fluids, gauges are all working, temperature gauge is where we want it to be, fuel gauge, speedo, tach, voltage, and oil pressure. All those are looking like where they're supposed to be. There you go. As always, I'm Michael. This is a really fun 2002 Ford Mustang GT with some really tasteful mods, 89,000 miles, 5-speed manual transmission. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drives. Make sure you check out that additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com. Check out all of the killer content we're posting every single day across all of the social platforms, and we will catch you guys on the next video.